Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Adventures of Lainkk. Where last we left off, we had successfully taken out the last of the castles, claimed our Mox Sapphire, and gotten ready to go questing. So technically we're supposed to go to Center now and use that trip to Center to, whatchamacallit. We're supposed to go to Center and use the Center to fight the very last boss of the game. But before I do that, I want to spend the quick detour trying to clone my Mox and see if I can't cobble together a blue deck. Let's switch over to counter for now. So let's do that. A couple nasty little tricks I intend to employ to accomplish this. Let's go boop boop. So where is the dungeon that I found and marked for duplicators? For the duplicators, that's gonna be hide again. That's gonna be the key to this strategy. There we go. I thought it was somewhere here-ish. But apparently my star marking will show up on the map, but not the mini-map. No matter, I specifically created a game for this purpose, Lainkk Dupes, just so that I could mark the location. It looks like it's this dungeon, east and a little to the south of the town. Okay, so load up the Lainkk, run again. First things first, we're going to go to town. And we're going to grind out some pieces that are worthwhile to use in a blue deck. In a blue deck specifically that deals with discarding strategies. And to do this, first, let's look around and see if there is a store that looks like it would sell blue spells. There's an enchantment store. There's quite a few great enchantments for a discard synergy deck. Shadow Deco, and there's probably more that I don't even know of. None of these. None of the. Wait, was this something about draw card? That's nifty actually. 3 mana enchantment, but I would rather spend 2 mana and get Howling Mine. So that's way too expensive. 7. The curve on this deck is much lower. This is interesting. Oh, it's 6 cost, never mind. So I'm basically looking for this Sphinx card that makes discards happen whenever I draw, which is very helpful. But I'm open to other global enchants to do something similar. So far, no luck. Oh, mill. At the beginning of your upkeep, target will mill 3 cards. Then you draw a card for each land card put in their graveyard this way. That's okay. I guess. It's not bad. It's 5 cost. Even if it's in play for 3 turns, that's just milled 9. You have no idea. These decks that I make are so fast, they can kill on turn 1 or 2 pretty easily. And because it's going for an alternate win condition, it's pretty effective. thing is, I have enough resources that I could grind this for an hour if I really wanted to. Maybe not an hour, but for a very long time. I'm not looking for enchant creatures, so I'm just mentally skipping past all that. Ooh, interesting. Clone an existing enchantment. This might actually be worth owning, because if there's a comes into play effect on an enchantment, this lets me blink it every turn. That's a really cool combo piece. Excuse me. Alright, we're going to do what we always do. 10 more and then done. Right now it's 10. It's too expensive, right? 10. 9. 8. 7. Prevent all combat that will be dealt to and dealt by creatures you control. What? That's awesome. It's a really good defensive spell. Six. If you draw a card, except for the first one you draw on each of your draw steps, draw 2 cards instead. So, potentially multiplying all my card draws. That's okay. Five. 4. 3. 2. Oh, it's 5 cost, forget it. 1. Here. This is the combo piece. If I blink it into play over and over and over, I can stun lock a board. Hey, we got one. Whenever you draw a card, each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. So you get 4 of these in play, and it's just I draw 1, you mill 8 scenario. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player draws 7 cards. If I put that... Oh, I can't enchant my opponent with that, I guess. Oh, wait, shoot, that was Rhystic Deluge. I should have bought that. Rhystic is awesome. Alright. This is an okay draw card. It's not great, though. It's net negative of cards. This is cool. If I could slip this into an elf deck, a green-blue, I could have infinity mana. Tap for 5, untap, tap for 5, untap. Oh, well, I guess I would have to find a way to color fix also. I think 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Zero. Alright. We're going to throw down a quick arena just to get the blue card rewards. And then after that, we'll go to the dupers and get started with that grind. I'd rather play quick and lose than play slowly and win. Because my goal is to just get through this round. Alright, we're ready to start swinging next turn. And whatever you do on your board, I have to assume is not good enough to stop me. We'll do this first. It looks like I never switched to counters. The counter deck, I mean. Or if I did, I'm just drawing mostly elves despite that. And that's how you swing for the kill. 24 points of overkill, baby. What's next? We don't have... Oh, we do have a forest. Then we're good. Pretty much as long as I have a mana, I can find a way... a land, I can jumpstart my mana engine. Mostly with my existing board. Yeah, we definitely are on Big Elf here. This is not my counter deck. Do we just run Canopy Tactician? Can we afford it? Archdruid's better. Is there a reason that didn't go off? Green, colorless. There you go. Swing again. Huh. Wow, straight up kill card. Alright. Death Touch. Painful. Let's go with another mana card. Canopy Tactician, why not? It's worth more actually in this situation. Easy trade. And now Wolverine Raiders to build a board quickly and heal just a little bit. What is happening every time he hits? Milling my deck? That's fine. I have a lot of cards that I can afford to be milled for a little while. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circle of Dreams Druid. And can this be afforded somehow? Then do it. Priest of Titania. This turn, next turn is this, and then we just ride that to a victory, I guess. So we'll give you one more turn. Actually, we'll swing with this. If you want to block, feel free. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. That's actually quite bad for me. Thank God I'm healing. Okay. We have this and this. That should be enough mana for just about anything I need to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is enough. But this is gonna die the next turn because of the flyers, so I get one turn with it. Well then, for God's sakes, don't waste it. +1/+1, so 2/2 tramplers, 4, 6, 8. Sorry, 3, 6. Meh. 4, 8, 12, 17, 22, 24-ish mana? Or 24-ish damage? That's not really enough. Especially since he'll block. So, not good enough. That's not helpful. No way to draw past it either, so that sucks. That's as much life as I'm going to gain on short notice. I have to do this, so... Well, what if we do go down and then just swing 4, 8, 12, 19, 26, 30, plus another 10. It threatens lethal. Yeah, we'll threaten lethal, that's fine. And I'm willing to lose any of this, that's fine. GG. Sometimes I overthink things. Priest Danya, pass turn. What does that do? Cumulative upkeep. It's not worth. It's not worth keeping, I guess. We'll tap it for its own upkeep, I guess. We'll do this with it. Charge this so that it gets some value. Wait. Oh, I had to pay its own. Damn it. That was not how I would have done it. Okay, I basically skipped a turn because of auto usage. Don't you dare auto pay it. Cancel. Thank you. Now we get to start playing the game again. He's already mostly dead. Flying Vigilant. Fine by me. Another one of these. Another 3 of these. Go to 4. Drop this bad boy for a nice juicy target. There's no point in untapping something here, so we'll just create a new elf. And no point in swinging. Pass turn. That's fine, it lands. And this is where we kill ya. Boop. Love this thing. It's such a great high end. Now you're done. GG. Tournament win is mine. Give me some good stuff. That is a god tier 8 mana card. If I had an 8 mana, if I had just a ridiculously big blue deck, that would be what I would run. But I don't. One more time, but this time we'll switch to counters because that's just a fun deck to run too. And then we'll play it. Oh, look, we're going to be up against a Cephalid twice. Well, once for sure, maybe twice. It's not that the Cephalid deck, sorry, the counter deck is necessarily stronger or weaker than my other decks. It's that it synergizes with all my pre-played cards even better. Love that these are getting bigger on their own. GG. Next. This is more the speed of play. Land. Yep, this is great. Land into elf. Better get into priest. And then pass turn. Yeah. Into elf. Into elf. Oh, wrong kind of mana. Okay, no problem. Elf. And, well, how many green is that? 1 green, so I can't play the 2 greens, but I can play this. And with 3, we drop a very weak Benevolent Hydra that comes in with a lot of counters anyway. And now we just start dominating you. Whew, very painful. Better not let him through. Oh, watch this. Because of the Benevolent Hydra effect, it's going to come in with 7. And the doubling, of course. Let's just swing like crazy. Oh, I made a mistake. I forgot to leave this guy untapped. He should absolutely attack into me. But he didn't, so GG. GG. And then there was one. A ruse. I mean a rogue. Pollenberg's not great. This is probably better. Are you? Oh, can't be blocked. Well then. That's all there is to it, huh? Hey, we finally got the Freyalise. aka the signature card of this whole deck. If I go Garenberg, he will get through and steal it, the Monarchy, from me, so there's no point doing it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have enough mana to play the Ooze. Let's do it. Sure, whatever you can afford. Can't afford it, so don't worry about it. Alright, pass. These guys just keep getting bigger and bigger though, so that's the beauty of it. Next turn, we're probably going to get to go off, which is awesome. Put 1 counter so that that has the potential to increase with Proliferate. And then Proliferate. Proliferate, please. Oh, it's before my combat phase, so I can actually just do this. GG. Great Lighthouse is mine. Nope. Alright, well, didn't get much more than I wanted there. Quick shuffle for a couple, and then I'm ready to call it. Oh, Jace's Erasure. Oh, it's not as good, but it's something. So pay 3. And then your spells get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. Well, 1 spell per turn goes cheaper and cheaper. It's not a terrible ideal. So he would be forced to draw 7 every time he played a spell. Always get the correct spell, but always lose a bunch of cards. That's not bad. Effectively draining him of 7 cards a turn. 7 is too much. You may play an additional land, draw 2 cards per spell, discard at the end of each turn. Oh, I'm sorry, look at that mana cost, it's a rainbow. Seven cost is too high. 3 cost, clone an artifact or enchantment. I'll keep that. I don't know when I'll use it, but 10 costs for everything to be free. That's pretty cool. That's horrifying. Sure, I cast a spell, you mill 2. That's fine. Three mana, draw 3 with an upside. That's cool. Power struggle. Ah! I missed an ancestral knowledge there. That was bad. There it is. The perfect one, Sphinx's Tutelage. When you draw a card, target opponent mills 2. If the 2 non-land cards share color, do it again. So this can potentially highball much, much higher. Rename Blue Disco. Disco for discard, because this is where I make him discard everything. Okay, edit. Look for the word mill. And for now, we're just stuffing the deck. We're not actually building it. Yes, one of you and one of you to the sideboard. These are the 2 core cards I have right now. This is draw or mill 20. So it's a plus or a plus. So for now, sure. This is a cheap version of the same thing. This is a very low-powered. Just comment on it, but it's a flyer that can poke to make you mill 2. That's not fast enough. This is an unconditional tap mill 2. This is nasty. We'll keep one of those. It's like a big attack. 13. Alright, let's take a look at what we've got here. Pretty pathetic, but okay, it's growing. We'll stuff the deck with some islands and the Mox, of course. I really feel like it should be popping up asking me how many I want to add, but okay. 12 islands out of 40 card deck. This deck is half built. That's not terrible. Alright, now that that detour is complete, we're going to head over to the Dupers dungeon. Super duper dupers. And our goal here is to leave with an extra Sphinx's Tutelage or a full set of Mox, and I'm more leaning towards a full set of Mox. And unlike other fights in this game, I am willing to grind this one to get what I want, because we haven't seen any other doppelgangers this whole game. So, save. Counters. Let's go. This is actually quite a challenging dungeon. We'll take you on because I'm going to need free maneuverability anyway. He's not the duplicator though, so this match I'm just trying to win it. Oh, I have King Suleiman. That's nice. Circle of Dream possible here. Then my mana is secured. Oh, he has 45 health. Jesus. I'm pretty sure I can just destroy one of you guys outright, so bye-bye. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet thing to give me. Let's do this. Tap, untap, tap, tap, giant Hydra. Sometimes it's too easy. Tap, untap, tap, untap, tap, draw more cards, play a slime. Pay for a high price. Technically, I could have played that for black, but it's fine. Strike with the Hydra for now. Benevolent Hydras are increasing these counters even more. Oh, all your counter spell potential is spent. We're gonna start by getting rid of one of you, and then continue by getting rid of the other. It's so broken. GG. Okay. Now for the cheaty face part. We're going to go ahead and make a deck that is specifically terrible. It's going to contain islands. Lots of islands. And forests. Very specifically only using basic lands though. I don't want the duplicate to hit anything that I don't want it to hit. I want it to hit exactly what I want it to hit and nothing else. And mountains. God, I hope I've picked up enough random basic lands. Oh wow, those are beautiful. 7, 8, 9, and wouldn't you know it, there's one exception. Mox Sapphire. So how does this deck win? Well, it has the benefit of starting with my equipments. So, I start with a monster, and he doesn't. And he'll never draw one. Also, I can go through the dungeon and create monsters. So I'm leveraging my RPG advantage here to make sure I win, because he's just going to copy my deck otherwise. Make me a goblin, please. And kill shot. Mox Sapphire times 2. Times 3. Wow. That was very beneficial. Sometimes I feel bad about this, and then I realize, no, I shouldn't. This is an alternate edition. That's interesting. So I have 3 Mox Sapphires in this deck. I need 1 more to complete the cycle. I'd also like a Sphinx's Tutelage if I'm getting clones. I may as well clone cards I'm having a hard time gathering legitimately. Go back to counter deck, please. Loot this dungeon. Draw and discard's not terrible. Storm Crow. It's a very strange thing to have on a scroll there. Life Amulet. Whatever. It's basic stuff. Ooh, this guy might actually kill me. Master Blue Wizard has nasty tricks, and when he starts with bonus mana, what's hesitation? He gets 1 counterspell for free. So I shouldn't open with a board dependent on the first spell. You can counterspell this. Okay, Black Vice is scary. Let's build a board of mana. I'm under the Vice, and I can drop a huge Hydra next turn, potentially. Okay, I'm not that far under the Vice, so I'll take some damage. Let's go Tivarkel. And then tap for green, green. Not nearly enough. But if I... Oh, wow. He's boomerang the Tivarkel. It's a good thing I got the ability off before that happened. I could relaunch him, technically. Double. And now we'll start swinging. He's probably going to get another Vice. Yep. Another Trinket Mage, another Vice. Okay, so being over the Vice is likely to get me killed. But I'm guessing these are just 2/2s otherwise. Nothing scary. Yeah. That's fine. More Vices. More Vices. My turn to shine. Think we just take it, actually. Yay. GG. Nice try. Cantrip that lets me draw. 5 mana for a draw 3. That's really good. Not really interested in those ones. Okay, let's go in for our next big accomplishment. We're going to try to round off our Mox collection using the same BS strategy as before. Only this time we're going to add Sphinx. What's it called? Oh, this isn't their disco deck, sorry. It's our cheese deck that I wanted it added to. Fix. Recognizing that he's likely to get it, but we've got a nice buffer in play that, even with all of the advantages he's got running, this deck has no kill shot in it. You can go first, that's fine. Oh, he got the Toolage on turn 2. Lucky bum. Thank God I'm not relying on any particular strategy to win. Just punching him repeatedly. Oh yeah, I forgot. He can draw cards to make me discard even faster. What's my deck at? 26? Not good. Discard, sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. It's ironic, but it's unfortunate, but I do think that at the current rate, he actually wins by milling me out first. But I have this now, so hopefully that's fast enough to win. I have many cards. Let's go into the Phandelver dungeon. Create another creature. He lives for 2 more turns. Which, honestly, I think he actually kills me. That's astonishing. He got me down to 1 card left in my deck. And I got exactly the last Sapphire I needed. Sweet. So I actually didn't have to save scum at all. That's kind of great. But I would have. I probably would have. Alright. Exiting the world map, editing some decks. Blue Disco. We now have 4 sapphires for the price of 1. We're going to leave the last duper alive on the not so off chance I get a power 9 spell and need to come back to him. But for now, the disco deck is growing, the counter deck has been effective, and before I call it, I'm actually going to do one more round of trying to purchase good cards for the disco deck. I'm specifically looking for cards to let me draw. So maybe I don't go here. Maybe I go to just a generic blue store. That looks like a generic blue store. Creatures, sorceries, enchantments. Three cost, draw 2. Nice and basic. Definitely keep that. None of those, please. Nope. Next. Oh, these are expensive to switch. I didn't realize that's 3 cost. Too expensive. Gains energy, mill 3, mill 3. Pay 1, mill 3, pay 1, mill 6. That's not bad, eventually. I might throw that in if I don't have a better play, but I'm generally averse to putting too many creatures in this deck. Alright. Well, I guess that's it for now then. But yeah, 3 Mox, and we're on our way to a disco deck. Still fighting. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.